Alrighty, welcome to the next game between AliFoRiA playing the blue Terran against MiaaaM playing the orange Zerg. This is the second game between these guys. AliFoRiA is taking the lead, 1-0 to him. He managed to win last game, which was a PVZ, so MiaaaM is playing the Zerg once more, but this time AliFoRiA is playing the Terran. To be honest, I am not sure which race has better chances to win against the Zerg, but I will go with Terran, even though AliFoRiA managed to win with the Protoss, but he was doing a great job. But in general, I think Terrans have a better chance. But we'll see. Nothing too crazy at the moment. He's just starting off with supply and the Rex, and MiaaaM is going for the choke right now. So Zerg players just tend to go for hatchery right here at the entrance or at the gate and get some sunkens for defense. In one-on-one, like 90% of the players do that. Sometimes you can omit the choke and just simply go for hatches right here, and then after that go for something cheesy like very fast hydras or speedlings with melee upgrade, and then just surprise your enemy. You can just do that. If it's fine. It's a bit more risky, but sometimes when your enemy sees that you are not going for the choke, then they tend to just get really calm and go for like a more advanced stuff. So for example, if the Terran player sees no choke, then they just go for simply fast tank, because they believe that they can get inside the base and be able to shoot the hatcheries from here, for example, supported by some marines. And in this case, the Zerg player going for the mass Zerglings can easily kill the Terran player who invested much eco in the tanks. Because the tanks should be protected by mass marines, but if a Terran player goes for fast tanks, then usually they don't really make many marines just to save up eco. So right now AliFoRiA is going on with the academy, and he's preparing for mass American medics. This is a viable option, especially if the Zerg player is in the middle spot, which is always harder to defend than a corner spot. So I think he will just try to abuse that by okay, forget that. AliFoRiA is going on with the factory right in the middle of the map. He's not really making that at home, but right here in the middle of the map, just to be as close to the Zerg base as possible. So he's not really not really doing the thing I mentioned. Sometimes these Zerg players, when they are here, can face difficulties against mass units, because so the Zerg player is doing the choke. Sometimes they tend to stop after a time, and because they think that the enemy is not really making any crazy stuff, seeing this defense, and they just stop doing this. But being here in the middle, the Terran player might just go for mass medics and marines and break this choke easy, because it's harder to defend than the corner spots. So MiaaaM is not really making sunkens. He's more dedicated to fast lurkers. And if Eli went for mass medics and marines, he could have just easily gone through this little choke. But anyway, it's okay. So he has decided to go with the tanks. He will just slowly break this choke and pour in with the marines. He's building this engineering bay. Just he feels that he might need turrets against lurkers, so he's doing a great job by preparing with turrets. And he can also use this engineering bay just for scouting purposes. Right, MiaaaM is just preparing, and quite a few gas he's mining from, so lurkers are yeah, heavily dependent on gas, so of course the Zerg player needs much gas. The tank is outside right now and going on with killing the sunken colonies. So the engineering bay is now checking, and yeah, he has seen the fast layer, and now AliFoRiA is aware of the fact that lurkers will be soon coming outside. So he didn't really go for the turrets, as I mentioned, but I think he will just try to go for the bust, and after killing a few sunkens, he will just try to come with the steam marines and attack and kill MiaaaM with one shot. We'll see. Yeah, he's trying to come and use the medics just to cure the marines who are on steam and going for the sunken colonies. And right now the tanks are joining the fray. Yeah, this works most of the time. The Terran player can go for mass medics and marines, which are able to, or who are able to kill the chokes. But right now the lurkers are coming, and he doesn't have detection, so he has to retreat. Okay, that's the perfect timing. That's what you want to achieve as a Zerg player. So Ali's just adding the comstat station right now. He will have detection anytime soon until vessels are out. But this is the time Zerg player wants to use just to survive and go bigger, go for the hive, and go for guardians, which is the plan of MiaaaM right now. He has just started the hive and the spire. Okay, so he's waiting for the vessel. He cannot really advance until the vessel is out. He's also low on energy. He has used already. I think I didn't check that, but AliFoRiA wanted to check the hive. I'm pretty sure he was using that 50 energy to check if he is is facing a hive or not. Right, so he's coming inside with these marines, and this is a nice move. Okay, this needs to be handled correctly by MiaaaM, or he will be in trouble. He's sending the lurker up, and it was burned in time, so he managed to save these drones. Right, marines are still doing a nice job. He's just AliFoRiA is killing most of his drones, and right now the lurker is coming up, but the marines are correctly microed, so he managed to save most of his marines, and he's doing some harassment right here. Of course, this will be cleared anytime soon, but still, this is very annoying for the Zerg player. He cannot really focus on what he wants to. Many drones are pulled back. So this cute little move just made AliFoRiA to be more comfortable in this situation. He is just advancing with the tanks slowly and surely, and getting up some turrets against the lurkers. Okay, so the vessel is out, so I expect MiaaaM just to tap out GG anytime soon, because he doesn't really have anything. He has some lurkers, but of course they won't really work as AliFoRiA has a vessel. So until Guardians are out, he doesn't really have a chance. He's just trying to utilize his Scourges and try to find the vessel, because alright, so he's going for that, but he had to retreat. Okay, just hold on. So alright, AliFoRiA is just trying to come with the vessel. He really needs to take care not to lose that, and he manages to irradiate these drones. Okay, so he lost that vessel, but still he managed to kill most of the eco of MiaaaM. So that's a nice trade, I must say, and MiaaaM is really on low eco, and he won't really have an opportunity to make these Guardians because the Marines are coming inside, tanks are sieging up, so he won't really have time. By the time Guardians are ready, he will lose his main, so this game is over anytime soon. Yep, that's it, GG.